Well, we mentioned earlier, today is National Voter Registration Day. Don't worry if you forgot, it's only been a day since 2012. But every September since, on a Tuesday in September, it's a day to remind people about the importance of your right to vote and to register to do so if you haven't already. 1.5 million registered to vote on National Voter Registration Day in 2020, so I guess this day works, right? The day was not to be confused with National Poll Worker Day, which happens in August, but we thought we could at least, these 2 days could walk alongside each other since sometimes they go hand in hand, which is why, well, today's 208 Redial, we pulled a story off the shelf about poll workers. It takes hundreds of volunteer poll workers to make Idaho's elections run smoothly. But there was one group in Canyon County who helped turn the civic duty of Election Day into more of a family affair. Meet the Pancheris in today's 208 Redial. If your polling place is the Lakeshore Drive Baptist Church in Nampa,
are you registered?
You've likely run into Joan Pancheri.
What you got, Monica?
Who's worked the past 23 years in Canyon County's Precinct 27.
Okay, thank you.
And you've also probably been checked in.
And if I could just see your ID again.
By Joan's daughter, Cindy Squires, and her husband, Dave. That's 3 poll workers, 1 family.
We have a family that is really interested in making sure people get the opportunity to vote.
But the Pancheri clan covers more than just one precinct.
PH or V?
About 10 miles to the north, you'll find Jolynn Dicus, the senior judge for Precinct 16.
Brenda, I'm taking 17.
And she's Joan's granddaughter. But Jolynn has surrounded herself here with family too.
So I have my husband, and then my nephew, and then my sister-in-law, and my niece is sitting up at the front desk.
And that's about all the time she has to talk.
Okay, thank you.
So if you're keeping track, that's 2 precincts, 8 parts of the Pancheri family. 4 miles to the west is the polling place for Precinct 15, under the direction of Dixie Parker.
And you can go ahead and start filling it out, and you can take it with you when you go.
Yep, you guessed it. She also has Pancheri pedigree.
That's correct.
She is Joan's daughter, Jolynn's mother, and, by the way, McKenna Ireland's grandmother, a first-time Pancheri poll worker.
Pretty cool, huh?
Totally. And if you ask Dixie, she started this whole election lineage herself.
I couldn't work one time, and I had my mom fill in for me, and that kind of started her working. And then I needed somebody, and I talked my daughter into it. And then I needed somebody again, and I talked her daughter into it. So it just kind of grew.
So the final tally? 10 family members, 4 generations, 3 precincts, and 1 big responsibility.
We believe in the United States of America and making a difference.
Brian Holmes, Idaho's News Channel 7. Well, the Pancheris been making a difference for years, including this upcoming election in November. But instead of 10 family members from 4 generations scattered across 3 precincts in Canyon County, the Pancheri clan will be under one roof at Celebration Church. But sadly, it'll only be 3 generations since Joan passed away in 2020. We spoke with Dixie today, and she told us the plan is for Cindy and Jolynn to join them again this year, but they're going to wait and see. And Dixie's granddaughter, McKenna, who was working the polls for the first time in 2016, she's actually going to be in charge of the precinct. She's taking over for Dixie, who will just be, well, in her own words, just a volunteer poll worker. But she will be adding her grandson, Kyler Morris, to the mix, who will be working his first election this November 5th. And if you're looking for more information on how you can help at the polls this Thursday, it's a poll worker education event with Idaho Secretary of State Phil McGrain. It's going to be from 11:30 to 1 p.m. at the Idaho Outdoor Field House. It's on Barber Valley Drive in Boise. It's going to highlight how veterans and their families can serve at the polls. And if you haven't, maybe take today to register to vote, or any day up until Election Day.